Where are you from?
I'm from Hadajari, Chattogram.
What are you doing now?
I'm currently studying at college.
Well, why are you taking this course and how will this course help you in your future?
I'm taking this course to improve my English skill, and English is very important for our life. So, if by taking the course, it will, of course, it will help me on having a good job. And of course, if I travel in any other place in future, in other country, it will help me to communicate with the people.
Well, how do you feel to learn a spoken English language from this
It's
institution?
wonderful, sir. It's taking class here, in English class here. It's a very wonderful for me. It's really increased a lot of my knowledge in English.
Well, are you a member of Chat Club?
Yes, I'm also a member of Chat Class in Prime English Academy.
Do you love to practice a spoken English in Chat Club and why?
I love to practice it in Chat Club because it gives me a lot of ideas about describing topic and communicate with many people and know their ideas about the topics are given by the teachers.
Well, now let's talk about newspaper. Do you read newspaper daily and why?
Newspaper is very important for us to know what's happening all over the world, and that's why I always try to read newspaper daily.
When do you usually read newspaper?
I usually try to read newspaper in the morning because by reading those what's happening around, I can prepare myself for the upcoming situation.
Well, from where do you buy newspaper?
There are a lot of shops that sell newspaper in our country. There's a shop beside my house, and I buy newspaper from there.
What is your favorite newspaper and why?
My favorite newspaper is the Pratham Alo, and the reason is they provide us with great news and active news, and that's why it's my favorite one.
Well, do you read newspaper at morning?
Yes, as I told you earlier, I usually try to read it in the morning because I can prepare myself for the situation happening around.
Is it a popular newspaper in your country?
Yes, it is the top ranked newspaper in our country, and there are also other newspaper, but this one is preferred by a lot of people. A lot of young people live it.
Why is it popular?
It is popular for its readability and its active news, and also it's a way to show us the news that's happening in our country.
Well, does it provide true news?
Yes, it does provide us with true news and also the news that is present in our country.
Well, do you like sports news?
I do love sport news, but I don't have much time to read those news.
Well, does it play an important role in countries' development?
Yes, newspaper is very important for people and also for the development of a country. By reading newspaper, people get to know what's happening around, so they can be ready for the situation. They can be ready for what's happening around. They can do their best for that.
Well, do you read English newspaper and why?
I read English newspaper to improve my English skill. By reading English newspaper, we can know so many unfamiliar words and we can learn many words from there.
Well, what is your favorite English newspaper and why?
My favorite English newspaper is the Daily Star, and the reason is it also provides us with some, sir, good words and also good news too.
Well, why do you read English newspaper?
Well, I don't get much time to read English newspaper, but whenever I have time, when I have free time, I try to read English newspaper to enrich my knowledge and also know what's happening around.
Well, do you face any problem to understand English newspaper?
At first, I used to face a lot of problems, but but after reading so many times, I did improve a lot. And still, I do have some problems on understanding the meaning, but then I try to ask our teacher, or sometimes I try to search on internet.